another video, and I gotta say, man, I'm real disappointed right now. I'm not too disappointed, but I'm disappointed for sure because although I didn't have high expectations for Bronny, I didn't think it would be like this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it would be consistently under 10 points, under 5 points. You know what I'm saying? Like he scored 4 points the first time, then he scored 3 points the second time. And I watched the second game. The first game I didn't watch. I just caught the highlights. This past game that he just played like 2 days ago, I literally watched him run to the corner the entire game on offense. Well, the second half, because I got caught up on some bullshit, bro, before I could even tune into the game. So I started tuning in, like it was like right before halftime that I started tuning in. And literally every possession, he ran to the corner. It was only a couple times in a possession he touched the ball, but he was looking to pass. Or they gave him the ball coming up the court off the initial rebound, and he passed the ball. Or, you know what I'm saying? He grabbed the rebound, he passed the ball, and then he ran straight to the corner. Like, he's out the way. It was like they was running 4-on-5. And he's not incorporated into the offense at all. My thinking the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, this is the greatest player's ever son. So for him to not even be involved at all in the offense, for him to not even just be able to attempt to get up shots to like, okay, be like, he got some type of offense, it's crazy. That's crazy to me, bro. And I feel like this is why, like, he's going to get a lot more scrutiny because the way they got him playing in the offense right now. Because I know for a fact, this can't just be him personally just going to the corner the whole time to be a spot-up shooter. Fuck no. Because they already said before he got drafted that he wasn't that great of a shooter. I feel like his strongest suit, in my opinion, just watching him play over the years, is he's a facilitator. Like I say, his dad gave him the blueprint of playing the right way. That's why he's not a flashy player. LeBron was just blessed with generational talent. He just happened to be somebody that was such an offensive threat scoring the ball that he was just a good passer too because his coach taught him the right way to play the game. But he was just so elite on offense that he was just an all-around player. That's just what he was able to do. And he was a freak athlete. He was jumping out the fucking gym at 17, 18 years old. Really even 15, 16. He been jumping out the gym. So when you look at Bronny, like of course we didn't expect that because he wasn't the chosen one. He didn't have all this hype coming out of high school, even in college. We've all understood that Bronny had most of his liking and his hype and reputation and all that from his dad. Like, we all understand that. We all get that. But I definitely didn't expect this. I expected him to at least come out and have a 10, 12-point game. You know what I'm saying? Double-double game, 10 points, 12 points, 10 assists. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But we just haven't been able to see that. And now I'm starting to think that he might not last in the league. And then I'm looking at the perspective, too. Like, yeah, the cardiac arrest thing was like, it was a big thing for him. And I ain't going to put no timeline on that because I ain't never went through that. And I don't know what it feels like to basically damn near die and then like survive, have that close call, and then just come back to normal doing what you love because that's what ultimately led you to having that cardiac arrest. So it's a little different for me to be able to just be like, okay, he need to be doing this because I still don't know where he at mentally. He can say he don't care and all this other stuff. He can be as happy as he can be to be drafted in the league, but it's a different type of pressure, and he knows that being in the NBA. He knows, like, people are going to be talking about him, having their eyes on him because he's LeBron's son. So he going to know all of that, bro. And it's just, like, him going and standing in the corner every time, I feel like, I don't know if the organization is trying to protect him because they feel like he ain't ready yet, or I don't know if he probably genuinely was just staying in the corner so that it's just like, well, he ain't really putting no shots up, so we can't really just judge him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, bro, but I even watched the game, too. It's just like, well, Connect, like, he hooping, but it ain't like he just, like, taking over the game. Like, yeah, he was drafted first, but, like, they ran the offense through him a little bit, but it's not like he just, like, he not just taking over to where it's just like, okay, Bronny can't go down there and take over a little bit sometimes for a possession. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't just having that much dominance over the game to where, like, Bronny can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the ball and try to run some offense or something. Then they run their offense through this little point guard, bro, this little ball-headed point guard, bro. And he came down the court and turned the ball over twice. He pissed me off. So I'm just like, why is Bronny not getting no spin touching the ball? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is what I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see him come out and get the scrutiny like this because, like I say, from his perspective, he just like somebody like me when I was growing up, or you know what I'm saying, somebody that's just a kid that had a dream of playing in the league. There's thousands or millions of people who had dreams of playing in the league and that didn't make it. So the fact that he was able to make it and his dad gave him a little assist, like I'm pretty sure he probably feeling a lot of nerves right now. And I know he's gonna get a lot of scrutiny, which he have been because all I've been seeing on YouTube is Undisputed, you know what I'm saying, First Take. Like they talking about it, bro. He 3 points. He's not doing nothing. And so it's proving a lot of people's point where they was just like, okay, he only got drafted because he's LeBron's son. And granted, you know what I'm saying, it's history being made, whoop-de-woo. A lot of people like pissed off at the fact because it's like you got people who go out here and they work their ass off and they don't get a shot because of stuff like this. Now, stuff like this don't happen every day. So I ain't just gonna say that they not getting opportunities because of stuff like this, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You can look at it two ways. You could be like, okay, boom. His dad gave him an obvious assist in getting into the league, but it's just like, bro, if you was in that same situation and position, don't act like you wouldn't want your dad to help you get into the league. You know what I'm saying? You want to see what that lifestyle is like. You want to see what it feels like to fulfill your dream. You want to actually have a chance to get there and put in work to try and, you know what I'm saying, be somebody. So I think that's kind of their approach with Bronny. They obviously know that I think they obviously knew he wasn't ready. I don't think they thought that they was going to draft him and he was going to come in and play right away because he went straight to the G League. He's going to be playing in the G League. They announced that instantly. He's going to be in the G League. So, and they already solidified that he have a multi-year contract. So they already obviously know that year one is not going to be probably what they want from him and what he wants from himself. So they already invested into the longevity of him and to developing him too into a solid NBA player. Now that role, I don't know. They saying like his max potential is like a Drew Holiday, but shit, Drew Holiday playing in the Olympics right now. Drew Holiday just won a championship. So y'all can say all y'all want about a Drew Holiday, but a Drew Holiday has been successful in my opinion. He got what, 2 championships? He got 2 NBA rings, and he looking like they finna win gold in this Olympics right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Comparing him to Drew Holiday is not even just a stain on him, I feel like, for real. Yeah, his dad is the GOAT, but realistically, do we expect LeBron to come in and be the GOAT 2.0? No, because ain't nobody been able to live up to the expectations of being that, honestly. You look at Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson he the next LeBron, whoop-de-woo. Okay, yeah, he jumping out the gym, but when we talk about LeBron, we talking about finals. We talking about championships. We talking about all around, not just athletics. So, you know, it's hard living up to that type of expectation, especially when you coming from a young age and you know what I'm saying, real life is being thrown at you, especially in nowadays. Like nowadays, it's a lot different out here. It ain't as private as it used to be. It ain't as like celebrities used to be celebrities back then. I feel like celebrities are more in tune with the regular world now than they ever used to be. Cause like back in the day with no social media, celebrities were a mystery. You had to kind of wonder. That's why like seeing Michael Jordan and seeing Michael Jackson was like damn near like seeing a god, because it's like I can't believe I'm seeing them right now. Like going to see them in person and play in person, they aura was like seeing a god, because seeing somebody so talented and seeing somebody that you look up to in person and actually doing what they do, or just meeting them for the first time, you just shaking and trembling because you're like, oh my God. Like you still get a little sense of that feeling now, but it's just like you see them so much on social media. When you see them in person, you could probably be able to kind of contain your excitement or your emotions a little bit more, because like you've been seeing them, but you just meet them in person. So it's just like, okay, like this is cool. Like this is a cool experience. And then especially if they turn out to be what they portray they are online, then there's no real sense of surprise. Now, let's say if I was to meet LeBron and I had never really just seen him unless he was doing an interview on TV or playing in a game, then I'd be like more like, I'd be trying to ask questions like, man, like what you think about this, or what do you do? Like, how is it like playing against Kevin Durant? Like I'd be asking all kind of questions like that. But like now that they openly they do podcasts, they get on, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, then it's like, it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, all the pressure that Bronny is feeling and the things that he's having to go through is a lot different than the times back then when he was coming up. So him being in the position that he's in right now, I feel like he's definitely made for the spotlight because he went to Sierra Canyon, went to USC. He done played in you know what I'm saying, big D1 games, played in packed out high school games. So he's used to, and then I mean, just being at NBA games and watching his dad play, he knows what it feels like to be in a sold out arena, finals arena, or something like that. So I don't think that pressure is getting to him, but the pressure of coming out and performing and being, you know, one of the TBEs is was really gonna hinder him a little bit, especially right now. Because I feel like he's still trying to find himself again as a player. Do I think he can have some upside? Yeah, I still think he can have some upside because, like I said, he on the same team as his dad, and who better else to play with than to teach you the game than your dad? You know what I'm saying? Especially when he the best ever. So he didn't gave him the blueprint, I'm pretty sure, for all these years. But now that he's in the league, on the same team, he can see everything firsthand. He can get the reps along with it because you got to get mental reps as well as get those reps and repetition physically. Because that's the only way you're going to be great. That's the only way you're going to understand it. That's the only way you're going to see it. And then, too, I know it's going to help, too, with him actively being able to, instead of texting after the game, him being able to be on the bench with his dad eventually when they do play together and be like, all right, see what happened there. Because LeBron remember the game vividly. He remember everything. He got photographic memory. He remember everything. And he going to give you the play-by-play after the fact. So whenever he comes to the bench, him and Bronny on the bench or after the game in the locker room, whatever, halftime, hey, Bronny, you see when they do the pick and roll right here, which call he going to be over there trying to, like, he going to be able to tell him all that. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is definitely going to work out in his favor. It's just going to take a little bit of time. The people right now, we want to see him going off for 25, 30. You know what I'm saying? People just want to see him getting buckets for real because it's LeBron's son. We ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying, nothing like this. So the people just want to see a show. Really, they just want to see a show. They want to see him erupt for a big game. And I think he needs to do that. I think he more than capable of doing it. I just think he needs to do it. Like, just let him loose. Let him get to the basket. Let him try to score. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think his main thing too is that he don't want to force shit. He don't want to try to go out there and do too much and then it's like he scratching and itching and clawing to score. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where that comes from with that. So, yeah, man, like I said, man, Bronny, he's starting off pretty slow right now. You know, he's struggling to find his groove in these first couple of preseason games for the summer league and stuff like that. But I feel like he's going to be all right. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he don't have to try and be the player that anybody else wants him to be other than himself and what, you know, the way he wants to play. You know what I'm saying? He might be one of the best players the league's ever seen, you know what I'm saying, years to come. So, like I say, he's doing all the other stuff right. You know what I'm saying? The attitude, the work ethic, the professionalism, he got all that down packed. So, just give him a little bit of time. I think he's going to come around for sure. And I think he's going to, like I said, he might not be the leading scorer, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that, but he definitely going to be something solid for sure. So, just got to give him a little bit of time, man. Just give him a little bit of time. He's going to grow into his player. But, you know, that's going to be it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all can leave a like and a comment, man, to let me know what y'all think about Bronny and, you know, where he going to go from here. If he's a bust, if he's, you know what I'm saying, whatever you may be feeling, let me know because y'all will let me know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are not afraid to troll and not even just troll, but, like, let me know how y'all honestly feeling. So, y'all just let me know. I mean, I'll be interested to see. So, yeah, subscribe to the channel, too, man. We on the road to 5K. I've been dropping a video pretty much every day, every other day. I've been trying to be, you know, as consistent as I can be. So, man, y'all, I hope y'all have been enjoying the content, man. I hope y'all have been appreciating the consistency, man, and me pushing out content, man. But that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, it's been your boy. I'm gone.